Irritated film critic here. For once, maybe, just maybe, you're asking yourself, well, why am I irritated this time? The Monster Squad, that's why. So what happens when you take the Goonies and all the classic Universal monsters and put them in a blender together? No, you don't get this movie. You get something along the lines of this. It doesn't know whether it wants to be a horror movie, a comedy, or something for kids. It's an insult to everything that made the Universal monsters great. Well, except for Dracula, because vampires have pretty much been raped and pissed on already. The movie starts with a lovely crawl of red text. How fucking cheap. I could even do that. 100 years before anything interesting happened, it was a time of darkness in Transylvania because it was nighttime there. Luke Skywalker and his team of freedom fighters fought the evil Lord Vader in secret and vowed to rid the universe of his evil and save mankind from the dark side of the Force. Oh shit, I've been reading the back of Star Wars. Well, it's pretty much the same story anyways, just replace Skywalker with Van Helsing and Vader with Dracula. We go to Dracula's where Van Helsing and his team attack a gate with dynamite. Inside waiting is a bride of Dracula enjoying her favorite drink, plastered possum. She must be evil! Stake her! They find what they're looking for, so Van Helsing checks his watch and calls for a girl. He forces her to read from a scroll, and the Army of Darkness attacks. Helsing yells at her more. Wow, the good guy's certainly looking like a dick right now. Until a portal opens and sucks the innocent girl as well as a bunch of other crap into it. If I wanted to see Army of Darkness, I'd be watching Army of Darkness. Actually, if you want to see Army of Darkness, text 1 to the number at the bottom of the screen. If you want to stick with this movie, text 2 to the same number. Results in a bit. Anyways, the portal continues to suck, and then blackness. Okay, and the results of the poll are in. Fern Gully, that wasn't even a fucking option! Oh, I hate you people. Cut back to the present day. We know this because the movie tells us. Wow, the present looks like the 80s to me. We join a counselor talking to two boys. They talk about monsters and their club, and the guy tells them that science is way more important.
I think science is cool. I dig it, man.
They aren't hippies, you know. Oh hey, it's Chris Farley when he was a kid. 1 second. Hello? Yeah, I'm doing the Chris Farley joke. Why? I don't think it's in bad taste. What makes it in bad fucking Oh, he died shortly after making this movie. Awkward.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our show. Tonight's question: what makes Fat Kid fat?
Fat Kid? Seriously? That's what we're going to be calling him for the movie. Anyways, he gets picked on by two bullies, played by that kid from the Wonder Years and some other kid.
Did you say faggot? What'd you say?
Hey, faggot's offensive. Drop that evil T and call him a faggo.
So come on, faggos, let's sing!
My name's Horace.
His name is Horace? Way to be even more mean to the Fat Kid movie. The term Fat Kid's actually kind of kind. Anyways, they knock his chocolate bar out of his hand, stomp on it, and demand that he eats it. Until Rudy, the stereotypical tough kid that's not Corey Feldman, comes along. He defends Fat Kid and makes Wayne eat it. Could be worse. Could be pubes. Back to the other boys arguing about monsters when a little girl joins them. They stop in front of a fence and talk about the scary German guy that lives inside.
Scary German guy.
We're not at war with Germany anymore.
We're in war with Vietnam.
What?
It's in Rambo.
Rambo? How does she know about Rambo? She's like 5. Anyways, Fat Kid joins up with them and asks about inducting Rudy.
Get out of here, Phoebe the Phoebe.
Aw, isn't she painfully adorable? Cut to an airplane. The two hear a noise, and one of the pilots goes to check it out. It turns out Dracula's in the back. He backhands the pilot and checks on one of the crates. It reading Frankenstein, of course. The pilot pulls a handle to open the hatch, but that crafty Dracula dissolves into a horrible bat effect and flies away from the plane. Frankenstein's crate lands in some nearby water. We join back up with the boys in their clubhouse. Rudy's getting asked questions about monsters to get into the club until Sean gets called for dinner.
Wait. Am I in or what?
Is this normal? Something she does every night, goes to the TV yelling, "boring guy"? Anyway, Sean's mom gives him a book that she got in a garage sale. It turns out to be Van Helsing's diary, but...
This is great! This is German.
Dracula arrives in his hearse. Seriously, when the fuck did he have the time to get one? What the hell? Okay, let's slow that one down for a second.
Get over here!
Yep, that's what I thought I saw. Sean's dad then receives a call because a guy is screaming and attacking cops, claiming to be a werewolf. Could be worse.
Boss said he'd make the voices go away. He said he'd go inside and replace them with bright lights.
He struggles with the cops for a bit, and then they shoot him. Cut to a museum where the cops are investigating a mummy disappearance. Wow, they got there fast. Oh look, there it goes, wandering down the street. Oh shit, that guy was a werewolf. What the fuck? Okay, this is the Wolfman, played by Lon Chaney Jr. That is the Wolfman crossbred with Courtney Love. The dad gets home after his escapades as they watch a movie together. A drive-in movie, because not like he's a cop or anything, as they eat delicious generic burger. The Wolfman meets up with Dracula and the Mummy. Oh, so his staff can control dogs and corpses. There's a trade skill. They go to the water's edge, and the creature from the Black Lagoon brings Frankenstein's monster out of the water.
I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull!"
This wakes up Frankenstein, and now all the monsters are together. Wow, way to overact there, guys. Sean sees his parents arguing, then goes into the kitchen and sees a note from Mr. Alucard regarding the diary. Oh my god, it's Dracula spelled backwards, because that's a new concept. Eugene tells his dad that there's a monster in his closet. The dad goes to check it out. Wait, there actually is a mummy in the closet.
I'm not in here, though.
Yes, you are.
I'm not in the closet.
Oh, look at that. He can leave without even opening a door. Sean brings all the guys to the clubhouse and tells every detail we know so far. Fuck, I should have let him explain it. So they decide to form the Monster Squad. That's right, 5 kids and a dog.
How does that dog get up here anyway?
Actually, that's a very good point. Movie. Ah, who the fuck am I kidding? You've already moved on. Dracula speaks with Frankenstein and calls him an old friend. Well, why is he keeping him locked up if he's an old friend? Wait a minute. When did Dracula and Frankenstein ever become friends in the first place? Ah, well, Dracula tells Frankenstein to find the Van Helsing diary, and he can kill the children. So the kids decide that the only course of action is to talk to the scary German guy about the book. And the evil, evil bastard that he is, feeds them pie and Pepsi. So he translates the book, and shows that he's actually kind of knowledgeable about monsters.
All right. But I am not, you know. If I were a vampire, then I wouldn't have a reflection.
It's then hinted that he was in a concentration camp, but this is never mentioned again. The boys are walking down an alley, and talking about the ceremony they need to perform. Apparently they need a virgin. All you guys should be virgins. Well, more specifically, they need a virgin woman, but of course, that's not explained. They arrive at Sean's, and Phoebe has something to show the boys. So she gets attention the only way she knows how. Oh, what chicken shits.
Come on, don't be chicken shit.
Wow, she read my mind. You know, this seems way too familiar for some reason, but I can't quite figure out what it is. Anyways, they bring Frankie into the treehouse. Oh look, a poster for Zombie 2. That's Better Movie number 2 referenced already. Boobies! And look, now the movie's taken an ET turn. Make up your mind, movie! What did I just say, movie? Alright, bring on the montage. And now back to Dracula drugging the werewolf in his human form. Wow, he really does appreciate his friends, doesn't he? Well, that's not so strange, is it? I mean, I keep women in my closet, too. Pipe down in there! To Rudy and Patrick asking if the sister's a virgin.
What's your brother is so delicately attempting to inquire? Been dorked.
After she's disgusted by the questions, they bribe her with her own boob picture.
Guess what? Right between the prom committee notes and the football roster.
Not like the local football team haven't seen them by now. Sean, Fat Kid, and Eugene, plus Frankie, go to Dracula's place, where he has... Wait, where did he get dynamite? Dracula pushes the plunger and the roof collapses on Frankie. They try to help him, but the werewolf attacks. So Fat Kid kicks him in the balls and runs. Valid plan to me. They're then cornered by Dracula, the werewolf, and the vampire brides. So they pull on the arm of a statue. After ripping off the Goonies a little more, they find the amulet, but Dracula grabs Sean. So Fat Kid takes a piece of pizza and presses it against Dracula's face to escape. So I could question where the pizza came from, or make some lame-ass joke about Dracula being a pizza face, but I'm not going to. So they meet up with the rest of the Monster Squad and agree to meet at a church. The mummy then attacks them like the T-1000. Wow, they actually did a good job on his makeup. I'm going to assume that Stan Winston did this. They attach his bandages to a tree, and he unravels away.
See you later, Band-Aid breath.
Band-Aid breath? What the fuck? Sean's dad and his partner are out looking for the kids on the highway when this happens.
It's a ghost car! Ooh. There are ghost cars all over these highways, you know.
Hold me.
Only if you hold me.
Dracula then blows up the clubhouse. Looks like he's only dangerous when he has dynamite. What was with that action part anyways? What did I tell you, movie? Choose a style. Seriously, when did this movie turn into a Lethal Weapon ripoff? He then turns into a bat and flies away. The Monster Squad arrive at the church to start the ritual, but the vampire brides show up, so Rudy goes all action hero.
I'm in the goddamn club, aren't I?
The sister finishes the verse, and nothing happens. Turns out she really isn't a virgin. Wait, wouldn't it be more embarrassing to pretend to be one?
Is she a virgin?
She? A virgin?
Well, I should hope so. The werewolf has a fight with some cops, stupidest cops ever, until Rudy shoots it with a silver bullet.
Thank you.
Then Fat Kid stands up to the creature and gets his own action hero moment.
Black macaroons, free samples, straight from the lagoon.
My name is Horace.
They help Phoebe with the ceremony, and then Dracula shows up, killing cops as he walks towards them. The German guy stands up to Dracula, but gets knocked down. Dracula then grabs the little girl, calls her a bitch, and becomes scary as fuck, until Frankie comes and saves her. They finally finish the ceremony. I'd still much rather be watching Army of Darkness. The portal begins sucking in random stuff, and then Dracula attacks Sean. Sean stabs him, which of course doesn't kill him, until Van Helsing grabs Dracula. Wait, where did Van Helsing come from? The portal isn't two-way. What the hell, movie? Stop making up your own continuity. We then get to see what happens to Phoebe and Frankie. Allergies. Well, the family finally gets reunited and...
Can somebody tell me what the Sam Hill is going on around here?
Well, we can't, sir.
Who are you?
We're the Monster Squad.
Okay, movie, what did I tell you through this entire review? Pick a style. Now you're ending like Die Hard. Fine, whatever. Thank God it's fucking finished. Well, that was the Monster Squad. Is it a bad movie? Yes. The special effects are terrible, and the story is so fucking sporadic. But you know what? It's still an enjoyable Halloween movie. Oh God, why is it chunky?
Who will stand up for the right? From the mouth of babes comes dynamite. The Monster Squad gonna groove tonight. First game from the Black Lagoon. We need silver bullets, we need wooden stakes. Normal stuff won't stop because they live on hate. Speak some magic words from a virgin's lips. Maybe that'll shake him, make him slip and trip. There's no turning back, gotta fight the fight. Yeah, the Monster Squad going again tonight. Monster Squad.